Our top story, a day before Narendra Modi takes oath along with his cabinet, it's turning out to be a very busy day for BJP and its prime ministerial candidate. In fact, reports suggest that TDP chief Chandrababu Naidu will meet Narendra Modi at Gujarat Bhavan in Delhi in a short while from now. TDP was one of the few parties to shed its Modi phobia and tie up for a pre-poll alliance with the BJP. The party had won 16 seats in Andhra. Now, according to the information that's available with headlines today, we also understand that Shiv Sena has asked for 5 cabinet berths and is likely to get 2 cabinet and 2 Minister of State portfolios. On the other hand, TDP wanted cabinet berths as well as 3 MOS posts. Chandrababu Naidu is likely to get 1 cabinet and 2 MOS berths. The ground may not be too easy for the Badals who have put up a poor show in Punjab. The Akalis may end up with just 1 MOS berth. All right, Brijesh Pandey is now joining us with more details. He's standing outside Rajnath Singh's residence. Brijesh, first of all, the fact that Narendra Modi wants a leaner cabinet and a younger cabinet, how is it going down with the seniors in the party, with the allies, and also what is the party president's take on it?
Well, one thing is very clear, that the cabinet, the strength of the cabinet is going to be a very lean and mean. And you know, apart from the speculation which is rife and every party trying to push their agenda by giving these kind of information that they are going to get these many cabinet seats and Minister of State berth, the fact of the matter remains that it all depends on a maximum on the states which are going to poll in the next 1 or 2 years. So a Lok Jan Shakti party, we may see them getting a decent cabinet berth because Bihar goes to assembly poll in the next couple of years, in the next year or a year after that. The same goes for Maharashtra. But other than that, I mean, you know, it all will be proportionate to the strength, proportionate to the performance which they have secured in the just concluded Lok Sabha election. So a lot of it is very speculation. All the top ministries confirmed will go to the Bharatiya Janata Party, and the allies will be accommodated in the way that they don't feel slighted, because all of them have a part of the NDA even before the BJP went to the polls. So they will see to it that the allies don't feel slighted, but it will be completely incommensurate with the proportion or their bench strength in the parliament. Maha?
Brijesh, but speculations are also rife about the top 4 slots. Really, what are you hearing on that front?
Well, a lot of it is mere intelligent gossip at best, because for the first time, call it the Narendra Modi effect in the power corridors of Delhi, not too many people are privy, and people who are privy to the details are not divulging anything whatsoever. So it's tough time for journalists. But I mean, if we go by what we are hearing from within the various groups within the BJP, the finance ministry, the post of the finance ministry looks most likely go to Arun Shourie, though Arun Jaitley was still now one of the topmost contender for it. And apart from that, Ministry of Home Affairs, the post of Ministry of Home Affairs is likely to go to Rajnath Singh. However, the only bone of contention is whether the internal security will be carved out of the MHA. Because remember, if the internal security is carved out of the MHA, then the Ministry of Home Affairs won't look that glamorous a cabinet position as it usually is. But one thing is sure, that Sushma Swaraj is kind of all set to be accommodated in the top 4 to 5 cabinet posts which we are hearing.
All right, let's also connect with Aditi Anantnarayanan. She's joining us from outside Gujarat Bhavan. Aditi, the BJP benefited quite a bit because of its tie-up with the TDP in Andhra. So is Chandrababu Naidu likely to negotiate further now for a better deal?
In fact, the requests that were on behalf of Chandrababu Naidu had already gone to Narendra Modi a few days back. In fact, Chandrababu Naidu has just arrived here at Gujarat Bhavan to make the last-minute negotiations with Narendra Modi. What we are learning is, Maha, that Naidu wanted at least 1 cabinet berth and nothing less than 3 MOS at this point of time in the new government. However, the BJP top brass is telling us that Chandrababu Naidu has been promised 1 cabinet berth and at least 2 MOS. So last-minute negotiations are taking taking place. Chandrababu Naidu hadn't met Narendra Modi prior to this at Gujarat Bhavan. He had an informal meeting with him at the BJP office. In fact, right now he's just reached here, and we are learning that he will be making just the last minute negotiations. He's trying to negotiate if he can also push for one more cabinet berth because given the fact that down south it was only because of the TDP that the BJP ended up getting such large numbers. In fact, that NDA ended up getting such large numbers, and Modi has made it very clear, Maha, this time that all those political parties, all those allies who have performed extremely well during this Lok Sabha poll, they will be rewarded in the form of cabinet berths, or at least in the form of junior cabinet berths, which is the MOS. So Chandrababu Naidu has performed extremely well. He's got at least 17 MPs this time, and that is why he's trying to see if he can also negotiate for one more cabinet berth. But one cabinet berth and two MOS is sort of confirmed for the TDP, Maha.
All right, so a day ahead of the oath-taking ceremony of the new Prime Minister, negotiations, and hectic ones at that, still on in the national capital. Aditi Anant Narayanan and Brijesh Pandey, both of you, many thanks for getting us those details this morning.